Welcome to Taking Care of Your Business, ideas for leaders who are humble, hungry, and smart. There's something magical about gathering around a small campfire on a chilly evening with people we trust. One of my most memorable campfire experiences was on a retreat several years ago in the Berkshire Mountains with the members of my CEO peer advisory group. Prior to the retreat, I asked each member to bring an artifact, a physical object that had special meaning for them. And there was one rule: you can't share what you were bringing or why with anyone in the group prior to the retreat. Fast forward to the retreat. After dinner, we took a short walk through the woods to an outdoor fireplace perched on the bank of a lake. It was dark and the air was still, but we were so close to the lake, we could hear the gentle lapping of waves on the shore. We sat down on the logs that encircled the fireplace and huddled in to warm our hands, and then we began. One by one, we took turns, sharing artifacts that called to mind extraordinary events in our lives: the death of a spouse, a life changing journey shared with a friend, a near fatal bike accident, a written message from an elder who had passed away long ago. In many cases, members shared what they learned from their experience and what they were doing differently as a result. In some cases, how they were living differently as a result. There were tears and laughter and long silences. The silences seemed to honor the vulnerability of the person who had just so courageously shared something important from their life, which in some cases they'd never shared before with anyone. We shared things about each other that we otherwise never would have learned. The silence also seemed to whisper to me, and perhaps to others, what can this one's story teach you? It was remarkable. What created the conditions for such an extraordinary moment? I think it was three things. First, we were peers, CEOs and owners on a similar journey. Second, it was a safe environment governed by group norms like caring, confidentiality, and growth. And third, each person was fully engaged and prepared to take action on what they were learning. The power of peers. What happened on that retreat came to mind a few weeks ago. I was at the annual conference of Vistage chairs from around the globe. There were nearly 1,000 chairs from 27 countries. 7 of my colleagues, Vistage chairs from around the country who've become friends, we agreed to stay an extra day to share what we learned at the conference and commit to applying those learnings into our practice. We gathered in a hotel room, not around a campfire, but the conditions were similar. Peers on a journey in a safe environment, each of us fully engaged and committed to take action on what we learned. Once again, the power of peers. Are you leveraging the power of your peers? Thanks for joining. Until next time, I'm Jeff Oak.